Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this particular video, let us solve one more problem on working capital management. So the net profit on sales they have given, which is 20%. We have to prepare the estimation of working capital requirement. So sales they have given, wages paid they have given, manufacturing expenses is there, then raw materials they have given, administration expenses we have, sales promotion expenses payable half year in advance. So advance they have paid. Okay, advance is again, this is the current assets, advance they have paid. Next, income tax payable quarterly, last month falls due in December. So last month falls due in December, so income tax also they are paying 1 month, one quarter they are paying, sorry, 1 quarter, so it will be 1/4. So this is also expenses. So with this they have given certain additional information also. So credit period for supplier is 1 month, for stock of raw materials it is 2 months, stock of finished goods is 1.5 months. Then they have something cash balance with the company, 1 lakh rupees. Then 10% margin. This margin is nothing but it is contingency only. Margin ಅಂದ್ರೇನು contingency ಅಂದ್ರೇನು ಒಂದೇ. ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಜಿನ್ ಅಂತ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲ contingency ಅಂತನಾದ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರಬಹುದು. So let us try to solve this problem. So first we have to find out cost of sales, because in this given in this problem they have given profit on sales. So we have to find out the cost of sales. Cost of sales. So the formula will be sales minus profit. So sales they have given in the question. So sales at 3-month credit is 4 lakh rupees and the percentage of sales is 20,000. So sorry, it is 40 lakh rupees sales minus 40 lakh into 20%. So 40 lakh minus 40 lakh into 20% will be 8 lakh rupees. It will be 8 lakh rupees. So 40 lakh minus 8 lakh will be 32 lakhs. This 32 lakhs is known as cost of sales. So keeping this information, we have to prepare now statement of estimated working capital requirement. Statement showing estimated working capital requirement. We need to have 3 column: particulars, amount column and amount column. First you have to take current assets. First ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ನಾವು current assets na ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. So here what we have information is sales they have done at 3 months credit. So credit sales is nothing but debtors. Debtors is nothing but current assets. So debtors 3 months credit anta ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Cost of sales is 32 lakhs into 3 months credit. In a year total we have 12 months. So 32 lakhs into 3 divided by 12 if you do, you will get 8 lakh rupees. 8 lakh rupees. Now let us check out any other information do we have. So wages paid is expenses, manufacturing expenses, raw materials. Yes, raw materials it is okay, raw materials, yes, it is again an inventory. Raw materials, it is a current asset. Raw materials, stock, current asset. So raw materials, so what is the value of raw materials? It is 12 lakh rupees into, if you see the additional information they have given that stock of raw materials is 2 months. So we have to multiply into 2, divide by 12 months. So 12 lakh into 2 divided by 12 will be 2 lakh rupees. Next, let us check other informations. We do have something called as stock of finished goods. Again, this is also a current asset. Stock of finished goods, 1.5 month is the credit period. So stock of finished goods. So you have to take on cost of sales. 32 lakhs into 1.5 month means 1.5 divided by 12. 1.5 divided by 12. 32 lakhs into 1.5 divided by 12. It will be 4 lakh rupees. It will be 4 lakh rupees. Now let us see if any other information is there. Yes, we have sales promotion expenses payable in advance. So you have paid it in advance, half year this thing. Half year is nothing but it is 6 months. Half year andre 6 months. So value is 2 lakh rupees. So advance anta baritini. So the value is 2 lakh rupees. Half year andre 6 months. Full year andre 12 months. So 6 by 12 it will be 1 lakh rupees. It will be 1 lakh rupees. Next in question they have told that the company had a cash balance of 1 lakh rupees. So the company had a cash balance of 1 lakh rupees. So cash 1 lakh rupees. Cash balance 1 lakh rupees. So there is no any other current assets. So if you add all these items you will get total current assets. So it will be 8 lakh plus 2 lakh plus 4 lakh plus 1 lakh plus 1 lakh. It will be 16 lakhs. So total current assets will be 16 lakhs. Now from this current assets, we have to subtract current liabilities. We have to subtract current liabilities. So if you check the question, so you have wages paid 15 days in arrears. So again you have an outstanding arrears and the outstanding. This is 9,60,000 and the time period is 15 days. So wages arrears anta helidare. So 9,60,000 into 15 days. 15 days andre arda tingadu anta. So 0.5 divided by 12. 0.5 divided by 12. So 9,60,000 into 0.5 divided by 12, it will be 40,000. 40,000. Next, you have manufacturing expenses 1 month arrears, value is 12 lakh. Manufacturing expenses. So the value is 12 lakh rupees. And you have 1 month of credit period and the total months in a year is 12 months. So 12 lakh into 1 divided by 12 will be 1 lakh rupees. Next you have raw materials that we have taken in current assets. Administration expenses. So administration expenses 1 month arrears, value is 4,80,000. Administration expenses value is 4,80,000 into 1 month arrears. Total there are 12 months. So 4,80,000 into 1 divided by 12. If you do, you will get the answer of 40,000. 40,000. Next. Income tax payable quarterly. So 1 quarter you have paid. So 1 quarter payable is there. So from December, that is January, February, March, 3 months, that is 1 quarter due is there. So income tax. The total income tax is 4 lakh rupees. So 1 quarter due is there. Total we have 4 quarters in a year. So 4 lakh into 1 by 4 will be 1 lakh rupees. Next we have something in the adjustments or the additional information. Suppliers the credit period was 1 month. So based on cost of sales, we have to even calculate the suppliers expenses. So suppliers are our creditors. So suppliers are creditors. Now for this suppliers we have to they have told that here they have told the credit period is 1 month. Suppliers ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟರ್ಸ್, ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಇಸ್ 1 month. So it should be taken on raw materials. Suppliers, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಸಪ್ಲೈಯರ್ಸಿಂದ ತಾನೇ ನಾವು ರಾ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ನ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ರಾ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟು 12 lakh rupees ಅವರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಸೊ 12 lakh rupees ರಾ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್, 12 lakh rupees ಇಂಟು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ 1 month ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 12, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ 1 lakh rupees. 12 lakh into 1 divided by 12 will be 1 lakh rupees. Now add all these things, 40,000 plus 1 lakh plus 40,000. So 40,000 plus 1 lakh plus 40,000 plus 1 lakh plus 1 lakh. ಇದಿಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ 3,80,000 rupees ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 3,80,000 rupees ಬರುತ್ತೆ. This 3,80,000 rupees is called as total current liabilities. 3,80,000 rupees ಬಂದು total current liabilities. ಈಗ ಈ ಒಂದು 16 lakh ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಆ 16 ಲ್ಯಾಕಿಂದ 3,80,000 rupeesನ ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಸಬ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ 12,20,000 rupees ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ದಿಸ್ 12,20,000 ಈಸ್ ಅವರ್ ನೆಟ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್. ನೆಟ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಬಂದು 12,20,000 rupees. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ವಶನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಕಂಟಿಂಜೆನ್ಸಿನ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಕಂಟಿಂಜೆನ್ಸೀಸ್, ಅದನ್ನು ಅವರು ಮಾರ್ಜಿನ್ ಅಂತ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ 10% ಮಾರ್ಜಿನ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಕಂಟಿಂಜೆನ್ಸಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಈ 12,20,000 ಇಂಟು 10% ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 12,20,000 ಇಂಟು 10%. 12,20,000 ಇಂಟು 10% ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ 1,22,000. ಸೊ 12,20,000ಗೆ 1,22,000ನ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬಂದು 13,42,000 rupees ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ 13,42,000 is nothing but estimated working capital. It is nothing but estimated working capital requirement. This is how you need to solve the problem. Hope you have understood how to solve the problem. If you have understood, well and good. If you have any doubts or queries, please put all your doubts and queries in the comment box so that I'll respond to your doubts and queries as soon as possible. Thank you for watching the video. In my next video, I'll come back with some more concepts of financial management. Thank you for watching the video. I'll come back with my next video.